Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the post-match reaction. Manchester United get the job done, beating Forest 3-0. I'm saying it. We're going to Wembley, baby. I think it's only right. I think it's only right. We get to that. The performance wasn't great. I will admit that one, that the performance could have been better. But you know what? We're going to Wembley. I'm saying, listen, I know we still have another tie to play. I know I swung around and said, not going to get too carried away. But if you think that Forest are going to come back from 3 goals down to beat us at Old Trafford as well, Fortress, I don't know, it's time to get this tested. But listen, it would be a reasonably short post-match. I say that, but no, you probably won't. But we'll go through thoughts of the game, stats, and player ratings, and who's your man of the match. What do you think of the game? United's performance. I mean, we started the game off right. It was a good quick start. We got that early goal, which is always nice to get, especially when you're away in grounds like Nottingham Forest. Their fans are behind them. Everything they did, their fans were behind them. But listen, once we struck that third goal in, it was game done. I think Forest knew that. Listen, that's our Carabao Cup road coming to an end. But listen, they defended well in parts, not the majority of the game for us, but they defended well in parts. They did defend well in parts of the game. We could have been better. As a United fan, I'm going to say that Manchester United could have been better. Listen, it's never easy coming away. When you come back from when you bounce back from a game that you just, from a game that we just recently lost, obviously it's going to be tough to get back into the mojo of things. But now, listen, Manchester United got the job done. We got the job done. And yeah, hopefully we can not carry this performance on, because it wasn't a great performance. Let's be honest. Forest they're a poor team. They have decent players, but they're a poor team. So I'm expecting better, and I think we will get better for upcoming games, like the game on Saturday against Reading, and obviously upcoming games that big games that we have coming up. So yeah, I mean, listen, there's one thing I realised from Manchester United tonight, and it's not really something that I should have noticed sooner, is some of our players look a bit tired. I'm not trying to come here and sound like a what's the word? A bullskiller, because I am happy, but a few players are tired. Wan-Bissaka looked tired, didn't have much to do. Eriksen looked reasonably tired. Rashford, I hope Rashford gets a break now on Saturday. I hope he gets a break, him and Anthony. Pellistri, I'd like to see Pellistri get a run out. I know he came on for the last 10-15 minutes or so, but I'd like to see Pellistri get a run out. And yeah, I'd like to see those kind of players get a run out in the big games. So again, as I've said, we got the job done. We're the winners. And yeah, Forest did get into the game. They start getting more confident. They start trying to hit us. We defended well. Casemiro obviously back in that midfield was big to have him back in that midfield. It's always nice to have Casemiro back in that midfield, because we realised that we're very, very poor without him. So yeah, listen, as far as I'm concerned, we're going to Wembley. But now listen, we'll go through stats. We'll go through the stats here, anyways. We'll go through stats. As I said, it's going to be a reasonably short kind of post-match, because there's not much to really talk about in games like these at all. Obviously, Lisandro Martinez got Sky Sports man of the match, but who's your man of the match? Nottingham Forest had 13 shots. United had 15 shots. Forest 4 shots on target. United 6 shots on target. Possession 32%. Forest 68%. United Forest 287 passes. United 620. Hold on. What's this? Oh yeah, pass accuracy 73% to Nottingham Forest, 87% to Manchester United. Nottingham Forest 5 fouls, United 11. We only had the yellow card of the game. Who was that go to? Who did the yellow card go to? Anyways, they got no yellows, no reds. They had 3 offsides, we had 0. They had 6 corners, we had 5. So there it is. There's stats. I won't remove the stats. We'll try them up there. If you want to see a certain stat, by all means, let me know. We'll get it sorted. Hit that subscribe button as well. And let us know what you thought of the game. Did Manchester United play well for you? Could it have been better? Was it an average performance? Was it United just didn't bother getting out of second gear? Or was it that Forest, the fans got behind them? Let us know what you think. Are Manchester United going away our challenges so far this season? Old Trafford's, so as long as I used to play at home. But when we go away, we kind of forget. We do kind of forget when we play away. We do forget when we play away. I mean, I was happy starting 11 as well. I was happy with the starting 11. That's what I think I predicted something like this anyways. De Gea in goals, Malassi and Martinez, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka at the back, Eriksen, Casemiro, Rashford, Bruno and Anthony and Weghorst up top. And then listen, obviously I predicted Maguire to start, but I didn't know Maguire was going to be out for this game. And Garnacho came on, okay. Alange came on pretty late, but yeah, Facundo was the player that got the yellow card. So I was happy enough with that lineup, to be fair. I was happy enough with the lineup, to be fair. Rashford, I think he just constantly keeps scoring. The goal he scored, you'd expect from it, but he had to literally go through two Forest defenders, and then obviously finish it off. So yeah, it's never an easy goal. And he does his celebration. He does his nice little celebration. But yeah, listen, will Manchester United take it easy in the second leg? Will we hit them? But listen, we'll talk about that a little bit more. Subscribe as well for now. And yeah, listen, I was expecting a performance like this. I'm not going to lie to you. I expected a performance like this. I thought United would just go in, get a nice goal or two, and then come home. We got 3. And listen, I can't see Forest coming back from this. I might sound a bit crazy, but I can't see Nottingham Forest coming back from 3 goals down. Especially it's at Old Trafford as well. They might get a goal, but I don't know. We won't go weak against them. We won't go totally weak against them. It depends who we have next weekend. I'm not sure if it's Crystal Palace, but it depends who we have next weekend. We won't go weak against them in the second leg. But you might see. I think we'll see Garnacho play, Alange play, Kobe Mainu play, McFred. Maguire, Lindelof maybe. If the law was back, Martial, Butland. We'll see a lot of those players, I think, start against against Nottingham Forest when we play them in the return leg at our house at Old Trafford. So, listen. I'm just happy that we actually got the. I expect us to get the job done. Seeing a lot of predictions earlier on, 1-1, 2-1. Forest did play reasonably well in parts of the game. They got more confident to the game. They found their rhythm. Let's just say, and they got didn't get the job done. They did score 1. I think Sam Surridge got the goal for them, but unfortunately it was offside for them. I was happy it was offside, but you give them that goal. Still 3-1. Happy days. Everyone's a winner. Not just did we get the 3 goals, we also got a clean sheet against them. And also, well, not really. They did score. Was this allowed? Yeah, fair enough. But still, I'm a clean sheet. Like we got a lot of clean sheets last season. We struggled to get a clean sheet. Last season we struggled to get a clean sheet. So we're getting a lot of those clean sheets in, which is always nice to see. Because as I said, last season we couldn't even really string a pass together, never mind string a clean sheet. Good job, says Abdul Aziz. I think I'm listening is right. Yeah, it was very good job. Decent win, but the performance could have been. I'm going to keep repeating myself, but decent win, but the performance could have been better. But listen, I know Oh yeah, but you beat Manchester United 3-0. Oh, Nottingham Forest 3-0. Sorry. What more do you want? If just the performance, we could have been better in parts. You know what I mean? We could have been better in parts. And that just goes to show how much we've not risen, but how much better we came since Ten Hag took over. Because these performances last season, you would have been like, happy days, I'll take that. No, I'll take that performances week in, week out. Now you want more from the team. And Ten Hag, the players will want more from themselves, I hope, as well. I hope the players will want a bit more from themselves as well. And yeah, I mean, Anthony, he had a reasonably good game. Not spectacular, you know what I mean? But he had a good game. I know, it is Nottingham Forest, so you'd expect him to play good against teams like these. No offence to Forest, but still, you'd expect them to, he had decent performance. I will give it to him. He had a decent performance. I'm happy that he had a decent performance, but I just would love Anthony to get back on the score sheet again. I mean, he scored. I think last goal he scored was against Everton in the FA Cup. Did he score in a game after that? No, he didn't. Maybe got a few assists in there. I'm not too sure, but he does look a bit. It's like when he gets the ball, he does reasonably okay with it. It's like he gets a bit all over the place, bit mixed up, a bit agitated. Like, what do we do with the ball? Then listen, Forrest just didn't like him. He got the ball. They just didn't want them, and they were trying to hurt them. But listen, when you come up against a player that form's a bit low, you're going to annoy him even more, and you're going to want to get in his head, because then it's Anthony. He's short tempered, but I mean, there's times of the game where he could have got a nice shot off. That left foot he has, he could have got a nice shot off at that one, but he didn't quite, which was a bit of a shame. He kept kind of getting the ball on the right and then running in, and then no one knew what he was trying to do. People just think, you go down and whip it in. So, I mean, if he could use that right foot, maybe he can be, if Anthony could use more of that right foot, you know what, he could be an even better player if he, that right foot that he has, put a bit of blood to it, and see what he can do. I mean, Paul Scholes calls him a one-touch pony. I mean, yeah, he is in parts. I'm still going to give him time, obviously. I'm going to give players time. I'm going to give him time. I mean, I think I've realised Manchester United this season that just give everyone time. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as I said, I've realised to give players time. I mean, look at Martinez at the start of the season. 2 games weren't great. Look at him now. Yeah, I know it's height, but you have to give players time, And this is the thing what I love about Ten Hag. He has no favourites. Yeah, I know Anthony, him, Ajax, but I mean, as I said against in the game after the Arsenal game, it's not like Anthony can use he's not used to the system Ten Hag is playing. He played for Ten Hag under Ajax, so that can't be an excuse that we can use or he can use, so no one can use that. I mean, he is a threat, but is he one of those players where, I mean, he has a target man. We always, he has a target man. He has Wakehorse took the ball into some of his balls into the box as well aren't great. But he had a good performance. I'm not going to hate on him because he did have a good performance. He did have a good performance. So I mean, he wouldn't be like, I wouldn't say, oh, I'm going to give him a high rating, because, as I said, he knows he can be better, and I hope. I mean, listen, we know he'll give it his all, and hopefully so. So that's what we thought of Anthony as well. Do you think he had a great performance? Do you think maybe he's rising somewhere, or do you think it's not even for us? What do you expect? And Martinez, well, another good game. Clean sheet, the back five. De Gea include, back five, obviously I'm trying to hate him there. Kept a clean sheet. Casemiro back in there. So, everyone that they did well. We defended well. We soaked up the pressure that we received. I mean, I said it, we started off the game well, and I said on the watch along, I says, yeah, but we had a good start against what the hell is that? That's a bit of the green screen. We had a good start against Palace. We drew. Arsenal, we lost. So it's one of those kind of things where you don't know what to expect from Manchester United. But listen, I think Rahil said it. Those wingers sometimes don't kind of go in a lot. The more hug sidelines, and I mean, yeah, it's a problem that we have. I mean, Rashford is playing well. Weghorst, he scored a goal, but again, he's only alone. I know Martial's out injured, but when Martial does come back, he's only a backup. He's only a backup to Martial. So Martial does eventually come back fit and stay for the remainder of the season, which it would be nice, because he's always out injured. I mean, he scored a goal. It's third game, and he scored in his third. He scored. He could have got another one, But I mean, one thing about Weghorst as well, the position as well. He has to sort his position now. The goal that he scored, that was good position. He needs to get more position. Like when Anthony gets the ball, he's more fun to come closer to Anthony instead of going kind of near the back post. So that's what he has to. And obviously, they had I think it was, forget his name. Start with W. They one of the Forest players. They were covering him. But, just sort your position now. You know what I mean? Sort your position now. Bruno had a reasonably sound game as well. So, we did well. I mean, but listen, we will improve. I mean, this is not going to be performance that we're going to see all season, because we've seen better performances. So, we're going to see better performances. This isn't going to be the performances you'll see for the rest of the season, because you think to yourself, I've seen better performances against City. It's like that. So it's not going to be, and then we might play against them even better in Old Trafford next week. When we do play them there at our house. So I mean, but what's your player ratings are anyways? I mean, agree to disagree if you want. De Gea, a few good saves. He had a few good saves. I'll give De Gea a 6. I'll give De Gea a 6. Reasonably sound game. Hadn't had much to do in the second half. Malacia, I give Malacia a 6. Yeah, 6.5. Again, could have been better, so 6. Martinez, 7. Lindelof, the same. No, I'll give both of them 7s, just to be sound. Wan-Bissaka, I mean, might as well sound fair. De Gea 6 and the rest of the back 5, 6.5, something like that. But then again, I agree to disagree. Eriksen a 7, Casemiro a 7, Anthony a 6, Bruno 7.5. Well, actually, no, hold on. Martinez, I'm going to give him an 8. I know. I will come back to you on that one. Bruno 7, Rashford 7.5, and Weghorst is 7. Just because he got the goal. If Weghorst didn't score, he probably would have got 6 or something. And then I'll just give the subs all on average 5 or something. Just 4 or 5. I didn't see much from any. Man of the match, I'm going to give it to Lisandro Martinez. No, well, Lisandro, Bruno. I mean, there's Lisandro Martinez. You could have got it. Bruno Fernandes. Them two maybe. Who are you giving it to? I'm going to give mine to Lisandro Martinez again. Yeah, Bruno had a good game. Bruno had an okay game. Got a goal near the end, so he had a good game. In that perspective, so I like to see these players improve. And are we going to Wembley? Yeah, we are. Yeah, but now listen, you don't know what to expect, but I don't think Forest are going to come back from 3-0 down. I mean, if they do, whoa, but I doubt it. They're going to go full strength, and we mightn't go full strength. We might go full strength. You don't know what Ten Hag. You don't know what Ten Hag. I mean, it depends who we have next weekend and what day we play them. If you played, I mean, Manchester United. Where am I going here? If we play, let's just go through our upcoming games. So we have Reading on Saturday at 8:00. Then we have Forest next Wednesday, and then we have Crystal Palace on the 4th, which is Saturday at 3:00 at Old Trafford. And then we have Leeds Wednesday at 8:00, and then Leeds on Saturday at 2:00. So we played them twice. So then we have Barcelona. So you can almost say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easy games before we come into some sort of challenges. But yeah, we will be live on Friday for the preview for the game on Saturday. I just literally was looking through the stats and I forget that. Let us know what we thought of the game. As I said, short, reasonably preview, not much to speak about, because we still have a second leg to go. First half done, second half to go. You know what I mean? But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, hit that subscribe button. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Come on, United.